In this video, I'm going through the suggested response for the clinic section practice paper 2. Take a quick look at the whole report. You should be very familiar with the blue parts, because these expressions are the ones suggested in the report structure. Okay, let's go through it paragraph by paragraph. Introduction. To improve our frontline character staff English communication skills. So what is suggested? It is suggested that relevant training about writing and speaking be provided. It is alright to put should, but if subjunctive is used, you can skip the word should. The aim of the report is to identify a suitable English course which fits our requirements and to make recommendations. We're going to make 2 recommendations, so remember as, plural as here. Methodology. 2 possible choices called A and B were shortlisted. So how about the source? Websites. So you see the verb for websites, you can use visit or researched. To find out details about and Official quotations, this is another source, from the course providers were obtained. You can use request or obtained. A very important paragraph called findings. I highlight these in terms of regarding, concerning, as for. This is a topic sentence telling the reader what aspect you are discussing. So you are now talking about contents, so you use in terms of. So first of all, remember the 3-step pattern. First of all, you mentioned that they are similar. A and B are similar or different. So here they are similar. You use both. Both courses, both A and B, over training on writing and speaking skills. So you say, oh, A covers skills on basic telephoning and email writing, whereas but B focus on more advanced language skills, including and dudut. Okay, see the 3-step pattern. Number 1, say they're similar or different, so they're similar. And next, go to the specific details. And next, you say, in this aspect, which one would be more preferred? And you need to give the reason. So I say, A is more preferred since the course is pitched at the right level of English of our staff. Remember, the staff is frontline clerical staff, so clerical staff English level will not be really advanced. So that's why we say basic telephoning and email writing skills would be more suitable. The next area of comparison is about the course fee. So A contrasts with B. So this is an overview telling the reader A and B are similar or different. So you say they are different, contrast. And then you go to the details. While A charges this, which exceeds our budget, comma, B charges just 4,400. Something is missing. Why don't we make a conclusion here saying which one would be better? I feel that for course fee, it is something very obvious to the reader because you say that A is over your budget. So obviously, A is not a good choice, is not a better choice. So that's why I do not put an explanation here. I do not say in this aspect A would be less preferred or B would be more preferred. So that's why I do not put here, because amount of money is something very obvious to the reader already. Okay, next part we're about activities. Okay, so B offers tutorials. However, A offers language lab session in addition to tutorials and lectures. Okay, this is the specific detail. This is the specific details. And next, the highlight part here is the conclusion. Which one would be more desirable? Which one would be a better choice? I missed something here. I don't say, or I don't give an overview by saying that A and B are similar or different. Why? The 3 steps pattern I suggest is not a must. I suggest to you a 3-step pattern just because I would like you to have some guidelines to follow so that you can meet the word limit of the report. But if you look at here, for the first paragraph of the finding section, you have already written a lot already. So that's why I feel that it's not necessary to really follow strictly the 3 steps pattern rule. So that's why for activities, I start by giving the specific details. Okay, look at the reason. I say A is a better choice. Since this may allow students to practice English more effectively using the equipment. Again, the reason is very important. It showcases your English proficiency because you need to use your own words. Last paragraph of the finding section. As for learning resources, A offers, gives, provides 3 copies of tailor-made coursebook. In contrast, B used published textbook, which costs $150 per copy. So in this regard, apparently A is more preferred as it meets our need because the company wants to have free learning resources. Conclusion. So the blue part I'm not going to repeat because the blue part is something you're very familiar with. So we look at this. If we choose A, our staff can benefit from, okay, this is the summary. It is the summary. The summary of the benefit of choosing A. And then you will say what problem you need to solve. And for B, this is the summary of the benefit your company will gain if the company choose B. And then this is the area that you need to deal with. That is the learning resources. So the recommendation, okay? So it is suggested that the company requests here. Do you need to put as? Again, subjunctive. If subjunctive is used, the verb should be in the basic form. You don't need to put as. So it is suggested that a company requests a group discount, ask for a discount, negotiate a discount. So for B, okay, we recommend the use of hangouts prepared by teachers. So I remember that this one is the recommendation given on the test paper, on the practice paper. Okay, that's it for the recommended response, the suggested response for clinic session practice paper 2.